Hey everybody, this is the Boost Guy. You know, getting a lot of things situated and settled and everything. Yeah, I'm kind of in bed at the moment, so I'm using my LG Stylo 2 to film this. Kind of do a bit of a review of the ZTE Warp 7 and a video test on using the LG Stylo 2 at the same time. So let's get to it and everything else. Just to go over the little touch and feel of the phone itself, starting from the back, got the 13 megapixel with LED flash. Going down to the bottom right hand corner is the speaker. Then you have the Type C, not many, Type C, Type C USB charging, and to the right of the phone you got your power lock, you got your volume rocker. To the top, you got your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. On the front, under my thumb, which you have the 5 megapixel proximity sensor and stuff, is right in this general area right over here. To the left, there is absolutely nothing. Down below, you get your back, home, and app scroll screen, pages screen that you can basically close everything out on. To the general specs of the phone itself, which I have already went over the camera. The camera itself. It runs on Android 6.0. It has 16 gigabytes of internal storage, which basically, I remember correctly, comes to about 10.4 or 10.3 to the user. It has 2 gigabytes of RAM. If I remember correctly, I think they said memory card slot is 256. According to what I read, it says 64 gigabytes, but I'm not too sure. Yes, I'm using a bit of a cheat sheet. If you're asking, yes, I am. It runs on a quad-core processor. It has a 3,000 milliamp battery. Anything else? I guarantee you probably would ask me in the questions and everything. My mother, I got this from my mother. My mother is hearing impaired. She was required to have some, even just home service and also mobile service to be able to communicate through video relay chat through Sorensen to be able to communicate. And now I played with the phone for a little bit. Number one, it's a tad bit smaller in size compared to the width from the LG Stylo 2. I like a decent heavy phone because I like to know my phone is in my pocket, and that's what I like about it. Now, the second thing about it is, though, around the corners and stuff, it's pretty decent smooth, nothing to catch and everything. I just don't like the back. It could be that I have a little bit of dry skin, I don't know, but it looks like it can easily get dirty, and it just doesn't have a very smooth feeling to my opinion. But like I said, I don't know, my skin whatsoever. Shortly after this phone was released, it went on sale for $49.99 at Best Buy. I don't never buy any of my phones from any other from any other store except for Best Buy. I just don't trust the Boost retail stores because each store that I ever went to for any phone, excuse my fingers, they charge, not difference in price, but they charge differently. And the biggest thing about Boost Mobile now is not just Boost Mobile, but Sprint has allowed a lot of its prepaid carriers to charge a $25 setup maintenance fee, which originally I was going to get the ZTE Warp Elite for my mom. It was a tad bit bigger in size, a little bit more thinner in size, and but at $79.99 when I was going to get it, and the lady at the Boost store wanted to throw that $25 crap in my face, I said, you know what, I'm not going to ever do business with a business do with a Boost Mobile store again, because I don't like when these hidden fees start coming out. That Boost Mobile does not announce these things, or even Sprint for that matter. I never heard of it. I didn't read about it, so that yeah, that was a bit of my fault when I don't research things, and that's what I adamantly tell people. Any carrier you go through, depending on what region in the United States you live in, out west all the way here to the East Coast, always do your homework when it comes to finding out which is the best carrier in that area, because like for example, T-Mobile right now is gaining popularity. AT&T, Verizon, AT&T, it's got a good service. Verizon's got good service. Yeah, Sprint is on a low and hold pole, but right now in my area, Sprint and T-Mobile kind of rule the airwaves over AT&T and Verizon. Be honest with you, I pick up and I get good signal here. I'm not going to complain. I'm with Boost Mobile. I average least, I say during congested times, about 15-25 to the most. Once they go back to the maximum, I say about 45 to 50 on downloads. Download to speeds, and I could probably average between 10 to 15 on the upload. So I'm not going to complain. I'm on the $50 unlimited. I mean, I switched over to unlimited when they introduced the first $60 unlimited, then the second $60 unlimited, then the 50. Then I was like, you're going to have to, when you're going to eventually going to have to pay more for what you want more, then you're going to have to pay more. But this phone is available, the ZTE Warp 7. It is available from Boost Mobile. Right now, I'm not sure. Oh, wait a minute. I think it was. Let me do a quick little search. I think $89.99 at Best Buy at the moment. ZTE Warp 7.
Here is information about the ZTE Warp 7 to 16 gigabytes Boost Mobile.
I take that back. Actually, it went up to $99.99, back to its full price. I think I was talking about, maybe that was the LG Stylo 2 or another phone. But anyways, it is a good phone. I'm not going to complain. This is actually probably the second Boost ZTE phone that I can say actually that works very well. I like it. I didn't mention, if I didn't mention it at first, I said Android 6.0. It runs Marshmallow. So I mean, it's a lot more different from the Marshmallow. I mean, I know different companies have different interfaces as far as their phone goes, but the one little feature I like about this phone, and this is something that can be adopted, I think, from most phones, especially if you don't want kids getting into stuff, your personal stuff. Let me go down, where's settings. This is the first phone I ever noticed. This is, you could actually set up different users for the phone, and you can practically add a user, and I didn't know that's pretty cool for an Android phone, be honest with you, to do that. So anyways, I want to let everybody know, thank you for watching. Like I said, this is the ZTE Warp 7 for Boost Mobile. It's available at Best Buy right now for $99.99. You're probably going to get it cheaper at a Boost store if they're offering it, but the fair warning about the Boost store, like I said, is watch out for their $25 fee, setup and maintenance fee that they're charging now. It's available on all plans, family, single, whatever smartphone plan that it's available on. So, but anyways, thank you for watching.